Hollywood superstar and a Hong Kong native Jackie Chan has expressed his worries and distress over the riots in Hong Kong. Earlier this month, Jackie Chan had joined an online campaign called 5-Starred Red Flag, which has 1.4 billion flag guards, to express his love for China as a Hong Kong native. Jackie Chan expressed his love for his hometown, Hong Kong, and his wish that peace will be soon restored.
香港最近发生的一件事情，真的是让很多人痛心跟忧心。当我看到央视在微博上面发起5星红旗有14亿护旗手的行动后，我第一时间转发了。一方面要表达作为一个香港人、一个中国人最基本爱国之情，我就是一个护旗手。另一方面也希望通过参与这次的行动，把我们大家的声音表达出来。
And now we have our correspondent Bruce Harrison joining us live from Seoul. Bruce, talk to us. You're talking about Hong Kong, where, you know, in that part of the world and across the world, everybody goes into Hong Kong, goes out of Hong Kong. It's a major transit hub, and it's seen this global transit hub come to a screeching halt, and things have really come to a head with China releasing images of a troop deployment near the border.
Exactly. Well, things have really escalated here, largely because of the demonstrations at Hong Kong International Airport. Around 200,000 people pass through that transportation hub daily. So for demonstrators to occupy it peacefully was one thing, but as the demonstrations carried on and departures were blocked, the departure terminal was blocked, and travelers were prevented from taking their flights, and ultimately hundreds of flights were canceled. That really struck a nerve with the Hong Kong government, as Beijing, I believe, as well. And we saw some of those scenes of violence at the airport on the last day, Tuesday, of the major occupation. And ultimately what that led to was an apology by the Hong Kong demonstrators. Many of them saying, we lost our cool and we didn't want to disrupt locals and international travelers from reaching their destinations. But at the end of the day, that inconvenience to them, frankly, some said, pales in comparison to what they're fighting for, this democracy that they're fighting for, and they've vowed to continue fighting on. But like I said, this occupation really struck a nerve. Taking the demonstration to this venue was a whole nother level of the protests that have been taking place all summer long.
Bruce Harrison joining us with more on that. And Bruce, at this point in time, you're talking about the U.S. now wanting to mediate in Hong Kong after Donald Trump's tweets. I'm sure, I'm sure South Korea is also equally concerned with what is going on.
Well, South Korea is concerned in the sense that President Trump may be trying to involve himself in international affairs. But when it comes to trade and tourism right now, I don't think South Korea has too great of a concern about the situation in Hong Kong. In fact, some of the travel I've taken between Hong Kong and Seoul lately, plenty of tourists still coming to Hong Kong to visit Kowloon and its shopping districts. And also, South Korea right now quite occupied with the stalled diplomacy with North Korea, as well as a escalating trade war with Japan. South Korea just celebrated its 74th Independence Day from colonial occupation by the Japanese, and they're having their own issues right now. Trade across that body of water, a tit-for-tat trade war based on key exports between the two countries. So quite a lot on President Moon Jae-in's plate at this time. And you brought up the U.S. Moon has his own difficulties right now, I imagine, with President Donald Trump, especially as the two allies carry out military drills. And we've heard President Trump talk about how he thinks they're, frankly, too expensive as they're going on. That doesn't help the South Koreans in their strategy dealing with North Korea and its threat to the Korean Peninsula.
Bruce Harrison joining us with that report live straight from Seoul. Thank you, Bruce, for being with us here on WION Dispatch.